And we should be live. Another surprise live stream. Today we're playing Stardew Valley. I haven't played this in quite a few years, so let's have a look. We've got Santa Claus over here, clearly. And for my very special grandson. Okay, what do I get? I want you to have this sealed envelope. Okay, I think I got the envelope. No, don't open it yet. Have patience. Now, listen close. There will come a day when you feel crushed by the burden of modern life. Highly relatable, yes. Very based, Grandad. And your bright spirit will fade before a growing emptiness. Mr. and Mrs. Linux, hello, you are indeed first. Today we're playing Stardew Valley. When that happens, my boy, you will be ready for this gift. Should have been doing it in an old man voice. Now, let Grandpa rest. Was it 20 years later? Maybe? This is chat. This is chat right here. Programming for Joja. Join us. Thrive. Smile. You're with Joja. I wonder what company they're hinting at with this marketing. Gee, I wonder. Whisper machine. Yes. Today we're doing an ASMR stream. An ASMR stream. This is me, see, I've got white hair. I think I'm thirsty. This is me, I've got white hair right here. Oh no, am I crying? I think they may have changed this since I last played the video game. I've got the letter. It's time to take it. The Dear Speak Machine. Hey, that's me. If you're reading this, you must be in dire need of a change. The same thing happened to me long ago. I'd lost sight of what mattered most in life, real connections with other people and nature. Very based. So I dropped everything and moved to the place I truly belong. I've enclosed the deed to that place, my pride and joy. Autismo Farm. It's located in Stardew Valley, on the southern coast. It's the perfect place to start your new life. This was my most precious gift of all. Wow, love watching you play Cyberpunk 2077, even on the lower setting. Still looks amazing. And now it's yours. I know you honor the family name, my boy. Good luck, love, Grandpa. P.S. If Lewis is still alive, say hi to the old guy for me, will ya? I will, Grandad, I promise. Man, this is already so wholesome. This is the dream of every programmer, to just move out into the wild and start farming carrots. This is it right here. Look at that. Very wholesome chungus indeed. Do I have to... Okay, I have to click. There you go. Chat, are you ready to join me on Autismo Farms? Luke Smith origin game? Yes. I mean, they don't call me Luke Smith for nothing. Hello, you must be Speak Machine. Yes, that's me. I'm Robin, the local carpenter. Mayor Lewis sent me here to fetch you and show you the way to your new home. He's there right now, tidying things up for your arrival. Oh, I think Wit got a little... The bot is still being silly. Perfect timing, boomers. Hello, Donald. The farm's right over here, if you follow me. We're playing the Luke Smith origin game right now. I think it will say Autismo Farm somewhere here. This is Autismo Farm. Oh, what's happening? What's the matter? Yes, sure, it's a bit overgrown, but there's some good soil underneath that mess. With little dedication, you'll have it cleaned up in no time. See, this is exactly like Minecraft. This is the point that I was making with Minecraft earlier, where it speaks to our autistic brains to have all this chaos, and we turn it into order. And here we are, your new home. That's actually you've got a little cabin in the woods. Very nice. Ah, the new farmer. I'm Deckard Cain and Bane at the same time. Welcome, I'm Lewis, mayor of Pelican Town. You know, everyone's been asking about you. It's not every day that someone new moves in. It's quite a big deal. Who needs 11 labs when I can just do all the voices? Hey, your live stream just popped up while I'm watching C++, the worst programming of all time in YouTube. Do you watch it before? Yes. Do you agree what he said? I think I did some C++ back in the day. I'm a big fan of C though. So you're moving into your grandfather's old cottage. It's a good house, very rustic. Luke Smith settling down. Is Robin Jewish? I don't know. Rustic. That's one way to put it. Luke Smith gender change when? I'm very happy being a young gentleman. Don't listen to her, Speak Machine. She's just trying to make you dissatisfied so that you buy one of her house upgrades. See, this is good. This is kind of good storytelling, because they could say Robin's a carpenter or whatever, or you can buy upgrades, but you're putting it in the story. This is well done. So C++ can be pretty based. It just can be a bit bloated, I suppose. C++ over C, what do you think you recommend? 100% start with C, because C++ it's a joke, it's an extension of C, because in C you do like I++ to iterate a variable. So if you're wondering whether you should do C++ over C, 100% start with C, and then you can do C++ later on, because it's just an extension of it. Anyway, you must be tired from the long journey. You should get some rest. Tomorrow you'll also explore the town a bit and introduce yourself. The townspeople would appreciate that. Yeah, but I'm autistic. I don't want to talk to people. I mean, I suppose I have to talk to people, don't I? Luke Smith transformed into Speak when he went on his Eastern Europe trip a few years ago. See, that could be my origin story, because he didn't... Sorry, I mean, I didn't... When I went on that trip a few years ago to Eastern Europe, I didn't post for a while, and that's because I was getting... I was turning myself into a C femboy. It took a while. It took a lot of surgeries. Oh, I almost forgot. If you have anything to sell, just place... I mean, I had to get a hair transplant to begin with. That took a while. If you have anything to sell, just place it in the box here. Okay. Okay, so we can sell in like the little box here. Thanks for answering my question. You are most welcome. Look, I'm a big fan of C. I think C is very based, and you should. I mean, I argue that you should learn C as your first language in general, not just for not just if you want to learn C++, but just in general, you should do C. Okay. Do we have to receive 15 parsnip seeds? Okay. Do we have to watch the telly? Isn't it like fortune teller or something? Very happy. You'll do best to shower everyone. Okay, so today's a pretty good day. Living off the land. Back again with another tip for you. Now listen up. This one's for all the greenhorns out there. Chop wood and search for wild footage to earn some cash while waiting on your first harvest. I mean, yeah, we're gonna do a bit of tidying up, my guy. Eating wassermelon right now. You see, watermelon's massive in Romania. It's very, very popular. The problem is that if I eat watermelon, I have to use the facilities pretty much immediately, so I tend to avoid it. But it can be quite delicious. I think I might have like IBS or something. I don't know. That's always a possibility. I learned Python in OOP as my first language. Please something. I don't even want to guess what that word is. I mean, I learned Pascal and Basic as my first languages, which I'll be honest, that's a lot more based than learning Python. But we all have to start somewhere, right? Nothing wrong with learning Python. It's just I don't know. Like I often recommend learning C or something like that as a first language, just because it exposes you to what actually happens behind underneath the hood, and it also, like, if you don't care about C and how the machine works, you're probably not gonna be too interested in programming in general, right? Like, you're probably not gonna find it very entertaining. WTF, you know Deutsch? I mean, I know the word Wasser. It's not the most, you know, like, it's IBS equals irritable based syndrome. Yes. That's exactly what it stands for. Irritable based syndrome. Received your notification right off uni. You made a video about my comment, lol. Yes, I did. It was a very interesting comment, and I think I want to do a lot more of that. Like, because I'll be doing a lot more live streaming. I think it's generally a good idea to cover things that people say in the stream. Because sometimes sometimes it makes me think. Like, once you left that comment, I was thinking about it, and even once I stopped live streaming, I was just thinking about that comment for a while. It was a good comment. It made me very introspective. We all suffer IBS. Yes, we all have irritable based syndrome. Germany meetup when? I've never been to Germany. I have friends in Germany. I have family in Germany. But you know how it is with Romania. Well, I mean, one of my family members is married to a German woman, so I have family, and like I have cousins and stuff in Germany. Maybe I should visit Germany at some point. Would you mind telling me which city you're in, Donald? Obviously, you don't have to say if it's too personal. I don't want to get you in trouble. But I think we should see. Whenever I've played this game in the past, I always kind of ignored the people in the game. Maybe this playthrough, in the spirit of doing a live stream, maybe I should go talk to the people in the chat in the game. Oh, oh no, I'm exhausted. Does walking make me exhausted? Should I go talk to the people in the town now? Oh, I hope not. Let's plant the seeds and let's mix seeds and let's go. Go talk to some people. Let's go be very friendly. Good night, mate. Here from the other side of the world. I wish we were in the same time zone. Your live streams is entertaining and educational. I will experiment with different times for streams. I might start doing some earlier streams. We'll see. But see you later, Wit. Donald, Southern Germany. Okay. I will, oh, cultivate houses. Okay, we got... Oh, nice, okay. I've always wanted to go to Germany. It just hasn't really happened. Luke Smith is exhausted. Get him some kombucha. Water drink reminder for Boomer. I assume you mean in IRL. It's actually a good idea. Let me just have a little sip of water. Egypt and Romania are brothers. We are known scammers and you are known thieves. If we unite, we can steal every car in Germany and pay off our debts. Let's get on it right now. I think this leads to the little cave place, isn't it? As a playground. Oh no, okay, it doesn't. Okay, cool. There's a house here. Oh, this is the abandoned Pelican Town warehouse. It's locked. ASMR water drinking stream when? I just did it right now. I mean, what, just me gulping for like 2 hours? Oh no. Just drinking water for 2 hours? Maru. Oh, aren't you the one who just moved in? I'm Maru. I've been looking forward to meeting you. Is there like a little thing where we see all the people that we've met? Okay, cool. So I think we've met Maru. Okay, perfect. So we do have a thing. Whether I've spoken to them or not. Interesting. This is very autistic. I like that it treats meeting people in this game like an achievement. How often do you read fiction? It depends. I don't read every day necessarily, because I have all sorts of obligations. Typically when I read... Oh, we've already met Robin, bro. Get out of here, Robin. I've already spoken to you. Because I have a bunch of obligations and things that I have to do, I'll typically read a lot for a period, and I'll take a little while off, and I'll read some more. Robin's going to be mad when she finds out about Maru. Is there some sort of like a love triangle going on here? Greetings, I'm Demetrius, local scientist and father. Thanks for introducing yourself. Shouldn't you say father first? You know, like how when you go on X, people who have a bunch of kids are always like father, accomplished scientist, etc. Bro, you should have like father first. That's the base thing to do. Can I just... You're not good enough friends with Sebastian to enter his bedroom. Okay, so I can't talk to Sebastian. Okay. I love how I'm just like walking through someone's house right now. Is this allowed? Can I do this in this video game? It's pretty funny. Is there anyone else in this house? Can I go in their fridge? Lots of soda. Just walking to someone's house, looking in their fridge. Super nice Stardew, yes. I really missed this game. And I think is this the same person? You the same bloke? Yeah, it is, okay. Okay, that's his daughter. Okay. Yeah, I used to play Stardew back in the day. I think this is where the little like hidden thing is, right? Yeah, it's just down here. Right, I think we can't get through until something happens, right? I think there's an earthquake or something before we can go into the little cave. We got a homeless man. Hold on a second. Chat, is this who I think it is? A stranger. Hello. Oh, is that it? Is that all you're going to say to me? Okay, so we got to speak to a few more people, although we're approaching evening, aren't we? I think we ought to get back because we're approaching evening, and I don't want to get caught out. Man, I've missed this game so much. But yeah, I think this time around we're going to do more of a social playthrough of the game. Because before, whenever I played it before, like in the past, it was always the most autistic, antisocial playthrough imaginable. I would just ignore everyone and never talk to anyone. But in the spirit of being on the live stream, I think we should do a more social playthrough. Let's get some more. Try and get some more seeds or something before we have to go to beddies. I think that's the meta. Although we should have bought some seeds from. Oh, we should have bought some seeds from the store. Oh, such a silly sausage sometimes. Also, does cutting down grass, does that take energy, or is it just cutting? Is it just like cutting trees that takes energy? Oh my god, this is so... See, as I was saying earlier, there's something about this that works like Minecraft, where it speaks to my autism. It allows me to take... You know, there's all this chaos in nature, and it allows me to take it and order it and sort of shape it into my own image, or into what I want it to look like. There's something very satisfying about that. Plant the herb. We've already planted some herbs. They're gonna grow big and strong. They're right here. See, they're watered and everything. I mean, this is a terrible way to distribute them, but lol, whatever. What is this? What's that? What am I looking at here? Does this work? Oh no, okay, gotta not do that. Is it like magical creatures living in the? Yeah, I think we should. What can we do with these? What can we craft? How do you craft again? Crafting, okay. Gates. I think a gate keeps out like something, right? I think we have to have a gate around. Like fences around. Oh, keep grass. Oh, right. I think it keeps grass away. Okay, I think I need to make some of that tomorrow. To produce parts and spruce your of your floors. So I think we should just keep everything, shouldn't we? Unless we can make something with the sap. We can make torches. Okay, I think that's pretty good. I think we can go to bed for the day. Actually, there's a bit more. We can get a bit more done. I'm not gonna. Oh, okay. I feel okay. I'm not gonna. Oh, that was a bad idea. We don't want to pass out. Let's go to beddies. Let's get some sleep. Sleep for the night, yes. Okay, I think we should check the fortune every day, right? The only show where... Okay, blah, blah, blah. Very happy today. You'll do the best show. Okay, cool. So today's going to be a good day. I want to go get some more... I want to plant some more stuff. On a fishing trip, you should come down to the beach sometime. I've got something for you, Willy. That's a very base name you have there, Willy. I don't have to go today, do I? Because I want to buy some. I want to buy some more seeds. Although maybe I should have sold some stuff to have more money for today. Oh wait. Oh well. You live and you learn. Is this like the events? Okay, so Lewis's birthday bookseller. Interesting. Okay. Something very wholesome about having like a little town where you just have everyone's birthday on. It's locked until 9 AM. Oh my god. Okay, we might as well go speak to Willy. Hopefully he's a fisherman, so he must be out very early in the morning. Oh yeah, the sewer. Interesting. Oh yeah, there's this way. Okay. I haven't played this in years, but the map is somewhat etched into my mind. Oh look, Donald. Willy's smoking the herb right here. Ahoy there, son. Heard there was a newcomer in town. Good to finally meet you. Nothing like a bit of Willy, eh? I'm still trying to unwind from a month out on the salty seas. It was a big haul. I sold out a lot of good fish. Okay. So, is he going to give us a rod? My old fishing rod. It's important to me that the art of fishing stays alive. You buy something from the shop once in a while. Okay. Oh yeah, you can fish in this game. I need to remember how. A bamboo pole. Okay, let's do a bit of fishing actually until about 9, and then we can go get some fresh pool. Hello, chilled. Mr. and Mrs. Linux has to go soon. That's okay. There's no, because obviously I stream for. I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm going to do every day, but I'll do enough streams that I don't expect people to have to stick around for the whole thing. But I appreciate you being here. There's good water here in the valley, all kinds of fish. My shop's back open now, so come by if you need supplies. I also buy anything you catch. Okay. Let's have a look. I'll have to learn how to fish once more. Okay, so... Whoop. I think if it goes underneath, like under the water, right? Then you do like oh. Wait, like that? Did I just mess that up? Using this as an excuse to take a short break from the assembly textbook I'm working through. I'm happy to facilitate your bad decisions. Oh, oh my god, hit. Click to raise the bar. Okay, so I have to... Okay, I get it. I remember. Oh, this is a lot more difficult to do on a MacBook trackpad than on a mouse. Keep the bar behind the fish. Oh, I have to keep the bar behind the fish. So not... Oh, as in like... Okay. Chat, we got a sardine. Those rods look suspect. They do. What kind of assembly are you doing, Gilden? You're doing 32-bit, 64-bit, you're doing ARM, you're doing x86, you're doing some old flavor of like 6502 or 6507 microprocessor. What kind are you doing? Also, I've never noticed quite how suspect these rods actually do look. Yeah, this is an entire skill doing this on a MacBook. I'm gonna be honest. Oh, please get stuck there. Please just get. Oh, please. Is this first time playing Stardew? No. Trackpoint, not trackpad, is the official way to play Stardew Valley. With a little nipple. This is not my first time. I played it years ago, but it's been quite some time. Let's see. Can I sell him? Oh yes, we just sold him, bro. We just made money. I'm trying. Is there something there? I just saw that something there. Huh. First time playing Stardew. No. I played it loads in the past. That's why I roughly know where things are. It's an x86 32 textbook, but I have been making some small things in 6502. 6502 is so based. It's incredible. Wait, which way? I think it's like left, right? I'm doing that right now. I'm doing 6502 assembly right now. It's just you know, a bunch of things I need to do. Try to learn assembly for my Arduino Uno today. Can you actually do assembly on the Uno? Are you not limited to the actual whatever, I guess, Arduino language? QT red nipple. Man, oh bro, the ThinkPad red nip, classic move. Wait, how do I not talk to this guy? Several smaller clicks in a row can help to control the rod better. I think that might be the meta, actually. I think you might be right on that one. So I seem to remember here, you can't fish with your rod if you don't have a nipple to play. I think that's facts right there. Isn't there like a meta here? Like something makes you a lot more money. Like the parsnips don't make you that much money, but like I think cauliflower, plant these in the spring, takes 12 days to produce a large cauliflower. So it's like 4 times, like 4 days for 20 or 80 for... So I think the cauliflower might be... But I don't know how many days left in the season. Does it tell us somewhere? Because I don't know how many days we have in the season. So I don't know how many crops we can get. Maybe potato 6 days, tulip. Maybe we should just brute force parsnips. Strawberries, the meta in spring. Yes, I remember strawberries. I like it, but the books I have for 6502 are much more reference books, whereas the x86 one is more assembly as a first language approach that I am enjoying. Man, assembly as a first language sounds so based. I could code in C, and I found some GitHub page talking about it. It may be possible. I mean, there's a lot of references online for C. I'm learning C after spending a few years with JavaScript. What are the topics I should explore first? Well, I mean, once you have the syntax down, start looking into things like memory management. I think that's a pretty good place to go to. How do you afford traveling everywhere if no one hires junior devs? It's because I'm not a junior dev, at least not professionally. I'll get to that in a second. I think you're supposed to save for the Spring Festival to buy strawberry seeds. Right, but I should still, like, plant something in the meantime, right? Eating red grapes right now. Red grapes have the exact same... Actually, no, I think I can have red grapes. I've been doing this exclusionary diet where I've been eliminating a bunch of stuff just to see how my body reacts to it, and I think I can do grapes just fine, but watermelon just really messes me up. So how do I travel? So I don't travel constantly. I tend to travel every 3 months, so I'll stay somewhere for 3 months. There was an exception recently, but typically what I do, because I'm a freelance video editor and I'm a recreational programmer, what I'll do is I will just pick a country or a city, and I'll just go on Airbnb or something, and I'll just book a place for a month. And if you book for a month at a time, you get some massive discounts, so that you don't have to be a millionaire or something to travel. Like, like you can in Europe at least you can rent a place for like 400, 500, 600 euros a month on the higher end. Like, you can find places for 500, 400, depends on what country you're in. And if you do that, your food's like, I don't know, 200 to 300, however much your food is. Depends on who you are. And so you don't have to make a lot of money to travel. As long as your income is remote, then you're good. You don't have to be a millionaire to travel. Right, gotta go. Thanks for showing you playing Cyberpunk on low settings. Next stream you should play a game like Stardew Valley or something. I will bear that in mind. See you later. But yeah, that's what I do for travel. So it's not. In fact, I actually spend. I'm starting to feel exhausted. Oh no, I didn't water everything. Oh no. This is a problem. This is a huge problem. Can I eat something to recover my my stamina? I don't think so. Okay. So yeah. So for travel, you really don't have to have that much money. You just need to have a little bit of money, make it remote, and you can travel pretty much indefinitely if you do that. It's really not that complicated. Like, people seem to think that I'm rich, and that's just not the case at all. This stream is really cozy. Have you considered professional streaming? Well, that's what I'm trying to do. Because you see, the meta, if you want to become a live streamer, what you should do is you shouldn't just start streaming. You should have some content. Because it's very difficult to be discovered as a streamer. Like, if there's like 10 people or something watching right now. It can be up to 15, 20, depends on, whatever, the time of day and what have you. Oh my god, I need to get a scarecrow. Bro, get out of here. Can I make a scarecrow yet? No, I can't. Okay, well, that's a problem. Yeah, so if you wanna do live streaming, you have to have an audience first, and so that's why you should make content first. Because if you'll see people on Twitch or whatever streaming to like no people whatsoever, and then just no one watches ever because no one's ever gonna find them. Are you already clipping on TikTok? I am not, but I should. I really should. I'll have to. Is there a quick way to get to water? Yes, I can. I think I can fish here, right? I should start clipping on TikTok. It's just you have to be careful how many things you do at once. Because obviously I make videos and I do live streaming now and I do podcasts with Sylvan and we have to schedule those and like it's so much work that you have to be very careful not to take on too many things at once. Because then you have all this motivation initially when you get started, and then like a month in you're not going to have the same level of motivation. Oh, we gotta talk to this guy. Oh yeah. Oh nope, there's a fish. Never mind. That guy can wait. So you gotta be so careful with what you take on. Ooh, oh no! Oh no! I enjoy these streams too. Thank you. It's very kind. I think there's a place for very chilled streams like this, because a lot of streamers, they tend to go. They tend to be very sort of, I don't know, very normie focused, and I think there's a place for chill streams talking about independence and freedom and free software and Linux and all that kind of stuff. Also, like not just while playing video games, but also while doing IRL, because I was doing this in the middle of Porto the other day. With like thousands of people walking by. Like I don't think I've ever seen anyone do sort of Luke Smith type content IRL in front of thousands of people. That's just not. That's it kind of goes against what most people who would make content like this would do naturally. So the guy who was learning C look into dynamic areas, the dynamic arrays. Well, yeah, I mean, because obviously you don't get them by default in C. You just have arrays in C. And figuring out how to make them act more like lists in Python is very interesting. Bro, am I already like low on energy? Does fishing take up that much? I think I can cook them, right? I think I can make like a little campfire and cook them or something. Does that give me more energy? Also, just to be clear, you're watching an autistic man fish in a video game right now. Just so we're clear as to what's happening. Oh. And if you want evidence of this, check this out. Right here. Maybe I should make like a little custom thumbnail where we was like where it just says Autismo Farm on it. I think that'd be very funny. So that you know what you're getting immediately. Is there anyone in here? Okay, I've got to meet people. Supply shop. Hey. Okay, so this is just for animals. Okay. I don't want to do animals right now. Poor little monkey, grow up. What do you mean? I'm all grown up. What's wrong with fishing in a video game? Nothing. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I, an autistic man, am watching an autistic man fish in a video game. It's turtles all the way down. Yes. Yes, it is. Can we make a little campfire? Can we cook the fish in a campfire? Obviously, we can't cook right now. We need fiber. Okay, so but that's just for light, I think. I don't think it's for Can we cook the fish at all? Like, I don't want to eat it because if I eat it, we recover We recover energy, but I spent energy to get the fish. Hell yeah, Autismo gang. Let's go. Oh, we got a seed. Let's plant it. Let's plant it right here. Autismo gang, let's go. But yeah, I wanna play around with different games, see what you guys like, see what you enjoy. You guys really enjoyed Minecraft yesterday, and so did I. And I think people are enjoying Stardew Valley right now. I think I want to stick to like sort of autism-friendly video games like this. I think that's probably the meta. I think that's probably the way to do this. Like, I'm never gonna play like FIFA or something. I'm not into FIFA, but even if I was, I probably wouldn't play it on stream. We're gonna stick with like these sort of. Although I don't know, I'd love to play Skyrim or like the Oblivion remake or something at some point. That might be really cool. I don't know. We'll have to play it by ear and just see what happens. But yeah, for learning C, to the person from earlier asking, the best way that I found to learn languages is to just give yourself a task, something that you don't know, something that you don't know how to do yet, right? So, for example, if you don't know how to how to do something basic in C, just pick that and struggle your way through it. Don't use the LLMs, just struggle your way through it and try and look up stuff as you need to. So if you're like, okay, how do I assign something to a variable in C? Okay, well, you just look it up and now you know. How do I do a for loop? Okay, well, you look it up and now you know. Like, that's how that's just how you learn. What do you think of late 90s, early 2000s? I was not sentient during that time, but I assume it was peak of humanity. Well, I was born in 92, so I was sentient. I was like 7 or 8 in 2000. It felt like a very wholesome time. I will say that it felt like a very wholesome time in human history. Maybe that's just me looking back at it with rose-tinted glasses. I'm very careful not to do that, because I think a lot of people have a tendency to look at the past and and I think that the past was great in many ways, but I'm also very careful because I want to be objective about it, right? And also, it depends on where you grew up. That's also going to affect your experience significantly. For me, it was Eastern Europe. It was okay. A lot of brutalist concrete apartment blocks. A lot of poverty, I suppose. But at least the food was real. I remember that. And the food was actually food. There was that. Hello, hi guys. Hello. So the food was real. I remember that. At least for me, I grew up eating real food from my grandparents' garden. Level 1 foraging, axe proficiency, trees sometimes drop seeds. Field snack. Okay, I can make a little snock. Oh wow, we got some nice money from that fishing. Your progress has been saved. Cool. Yeah, so it was real food. I remember just eating like milk from my grandparents' cow and real fruit, like cherries from the garden and all that kind of stuff. We're back again with another trip. Okay, so what's the spring onions in southwest of town where the river meets the ocean? Interesting. Bro. Fortune teller. Somewhat annoyed. Luck will not be on my side. Okay, maybe so. Dude, I just want to play with the Game Boy Advance and browse the early 2000s internet forums. The internet was very interesting. If you find the cool stuff, but my backpack is full. Does it sound like you? Well, Pierre's got you covered. So today, check out our affordable size 24 backpack. That might be interesting. We might I wanna go check out the backpack. I think I have to water the plants first. I mean, I bought a Game Boy in my early 20s, and I played a lot on it. There was a lot, like, I think there was an appreciation for aesthetics back then, which just isn't present now. Like, I think that as the economy gets worse, people just, like, money becomes more and more at the forefront of people's mind. And so, like, when things were really good, people just cared less about money. And so aesthetics were a lot more, just a lot more important. Blood plays Stardew Valley, based this far, yes. We're doing all the... Check out the name of the farm. I think that's very based. Yeah, so I think the 90s and the 2000s, obviously even before that as well, but there was something about 90s aesthetic, especially with computing, that is very difficult to find now. I think that's why people are so nostalgic for it. And I don't know, like, Windows 11 is so corporate and bland. Well, like, I look back at Windows 98, and that video game was just, there was just something about it, right? Like, it felt like the world hadn't standardized and corporatized to the level that it is today. And so, like, I don't know, like, people had courage to make things that could be beautiful, but that could also flop. Fruitiger era is better than whatever minimalist stuff we have now. Fruitiger era was a very interesting period, right? Fruitiger era is very hit or miss. I think that like Windows XP and Windows 7 were quite peak. They were quite beautiful. I personally have a preference for Windows 98, but Kiara says, "Hey mate, hello," or Kiara Charles. But I don't think aesthetic was the reason it took off. Wouldn't it be just that the tech was new? I think the tech being new was a factor, but I think that the aesthetics played a part. Because people, like, the reason why Apple is so big is because of aesthetics. Because people care about aesthetics, right? If people didn't care about aesthetics, then Apple would have died out a long time ago. But people care about beauty. Wait, where's the backpack? Is it? Oh, it's here. Oh, you must be joking. You must be joking. I'm poor, I can't afford it. How are you? How's the game? It's been a while since I played this game last time. Well, same here. I haven't played it in years, and I wanted to make my computer nerd audience watch me play this, and it's working so far. Do we want to do? Let's do some cauliflowers. Oh, that was a bad idea. Okay. The game is going really well. I'm slowly remembering how it all works, and I'm doing more of a social playthrough this time round. I'm trying to talk more to people. Minimalist designers were overtaken by AI. Lol. Design nowadays are just bland. AI is going to get design is going to get so terrible because it's just going to be this gross incestuous mix of design elements from the Oracle, from the AI, right? Not Oracle the company, but the Oracle AI. I think design is going to get incredibly ugly. In its not because it's going to be ugly, but because it's going to be so uniform. It's already happening. Like, every single dashboard looks exactly the same now. It's terrible. Wait, did you say? I said nerd audience, computer nerd audience. That's my audience. Apparently people don't play this because it's a calm game. It is a calm game. Why wouldn't you want to be calm? I mean, I think that as the world gets more chaotic and crazy, I think that people are going to seek out calm games a lot more. Because that's the whole premise. I mean, this is why the game took off, because people are tired of living in big cities and doing all that kind of stuff. Yeah, like what the fuck? Yeah. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't. Like WTF? Ninja, you made me swear. Oh my god. What's my favorite game? Oh my god. Out of the games that people have heard of, I think that like Oblivion is pretty. Like Oblivion and Skyrim are pretty up there on the list. My actual favorite game of all time is an MMO called Anarchy Online, which I think most people just haven't heard of. Minimalism was a trap design-wise. I understand the appeal of it. It's especially if you just want to make money. You're just gonna, minimalism is a pretty good choice. But the problem is that when everyone does minimalism forever, you end up with just a very bland world. It could be that's easier for the devs. We should as devs suffer for the user. I like that you're referencing my video. Yes, we should. It is easier for the devs, of course, but if it not at the cost of a poor experience for the user. The monsters in the cave ain't calm, gang. Yeah, the cave up like northeast of here. Yes, I can't wait. I think we have to wait for like a certain day for it to open. I think. But I think the focus on aesthetics is what made software bad nowadays. Me, myself, when I'm trying to build something, I'm still noob lol. I try to make practical and gets the job done. I mean, you do have to bear in mind that most people are just normies, and they just want it to look pretty, and they don't understand that the cost of that is that you get software that is less stable, more complicated, more difficult to maintain. My favorite is Red Dead Redemption 2. Have you played RDR2? I have not. I'm not even sure I could play it because I actually stream from a MacBook. And even though I have parallels, so I can play Windows stuff, there are limitations. I might, this is my second gaming stream, so we'll have to see. I might have to expand at some point. Talking about Elder Scrolls, what do you think about Morrowind? Oh my god, I haven't played Morrowind in years. Greetings, Outlander. It's a unique game. It's a very unique game. And I might play it again at some point. Especially if I can play because I know there's those fan versions. It's like Skywind or something when it's Morrowind, but in the Skyrim engine. I have to look at it. Skyrim's better. Haven't played Morrowind, by the way. Skyrim is great, but Morrowind has something very charming about Morrowind. Okay, that makes sense. So, what made you do streaming? So, you're on Twitch. Okay, so I have a channel here on YouTube. I'm multi-streaming on multiple platforms, and I talk about computers and tech and Linux and freedom and independence and that kind of stuff. And I was in a forest in Finland like a week ago, and on a whim, I decided to just take my phone out and just start streaming. And 35 people showed up or something. And it was incredibly fun. And I thought, I want to do a lot more of this. I'm sad we have to wait years for the next Elder Scrolls game. I know. I really want to see some more. I mean, do we have any kind of any kind of estimate or when the next game's going to come out? Oh no, I just saw your Linus Torvalds is a man-child. I wonder how the audience will receive that. Well, I mean that in a positive way, of course, because I'm also a man-child, and so is. There's actually two versions of that thumbnail. There's wealth beyond measure. Yes, nice quote from Morrowind. So there's two versions of that thumbnail. The other one is Richard Stallman is a man-child, but YouTube is like serving different versions of it. It's the point of the video. Oh, this is Jojo Mart customer. Blah 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 blah. Yeah. I don't want to be on side of the mega corporation, bro. Calm down. So the point of the video is that it's important to retain your childish nature, right? Because anyone who's ever done anything that you've ever heard of, it has a childish nature. Like, you have to have a childish nature in order to do anything of worth, anything that's worth noting or remembering. And so Linus is a man-child for that reason, because the idea of making your own kernel, and like it's such a crazy naive idea. I'm just gonna make my own kernel and it's gonna be great, and it's gonna become the biggest operating system in the world, and like it's such a childish thing to want to do, and yet it worked out, right? Like, you have to be a bit of a man-child to think like that, and yet that's the only way that you'll ever achieve anything interesting. Would have to try Morrowind. Absolutely try it. It's a fantastic game. I love Morrowind's janky graphics. They're charming. They're dated, but they have their charm to them. Ah, cool. Where are you from? So I'm from Romania originally, but I lived in the UK for a long time, and so hence the accent. But I travel quite a lot, so I tend to spend a few months here, a few months there, that kind of thing. So I'll make videos in different countries, wherever I happen to be. Do you have a preference for where we watch? I follow on YouTube too. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to grow like Twitch and Kick as well. So I think, I mean, if you can watch on Twitch or Kick, that would be I mean, you are already watching on Twitch, so thank you. Because I'm trying, it's good to not have all your eggs in one basket as well. And also, Kick is fantastic for streaming because Kick like pays you if you become a whatever, like the name for it is. Then they actually pay you per certain number of viewers per hour. So there's no, people can still donate, but you can get paid straight up from that. Microsoft is really bad shape. I wouldn't be surprised if they sell companies' IPs. We will not see Elder Scrolls game. Wait, is Bethesda owned by Microsoft? Is that true? Chat, is that true? I saw the Stallman version. Yeah, I think that one's funnier. There's actually 3 versions. There's 2 Linus versions, but in one of them, the title says Linux or Linux Torvalds. But I think manchild has a negative connotation right now. Right? It does. And that's the point. Because society in general doesn't want you to do cool things. Right? Like, society wouldn't function if everyone was this, like, autistic achiever who does things, right? So it actively discourages you from becoming a man-child and thus achieving interesting things. That's cool. I'm from Oregon, US. Isn't that where Linus Torvalds lives now? Do you know, Kiara? Do you know who that is? Do you know who Linus Torvalds is? Also, Oregon is beautiful. Stallman was right about smartphones. What did he say about smartphones? What I love about Morrowind is that it feels like a true RPG game, even After you beat the game, only a few people are glad for what you did. It mimics real life in many ways. I don't remember how it ends because it's been years, but what I love about Morrowind is that quote. Oh, can someone post that in chat? It's the thread of fate has now been severed, and you are now doomed to persist in the world that you have created. It's something like that. It's when you die in the game. It's this very chilly quote. What do you do for a living? I am a freelance video editor. I edit videos for YouTubers. I am also a recreational programmer. Dude, check that auto mod. I know it can be. The thing is that it doesn't like long messages. I think it's better for streams if the messages are shorter, because the algorithm rewards more messages as opposed to longer messages. I think that's why it's like that. The Streamlabs is refraining us from typing long messages. I've already increased the minimum or the maximum for it. I just noticed that Linux Torvalds. It's good to troll the audience a little bit sometimes. I mean, in the more where's the immature. Well, you don't want to be immature necessarily. It's just it's a toughie, right? Like you just want to be a bit naive. That's what you want to do. Stallman doesn't use smartphones. He says it's a tracking device 24/7. I mean, obviously it is, yes. I do work too. I'm a professional artist in Oregon. I do draw. Would you mind? Can I show you some of my work? Yeah, go for it. Go for it, Kiara. Smartphones are tracking devices. Yes, absolutely. I have to have one. I have to have one because work and stuff. But if I didn't need one for social media and stuff, I wouldn't have one. They're very useful for filming and making videos. Let's see. He's a C programmer as well. What, Stallman? Of course. Morrowind teaches you to be individualistic as an irreligious person. It makes me see life from what it is. Nothing matters. Just have fun and thug it out. I'd be very careful not to fall into this sort of idea that nothing really ever matters. You want to be very careful with that. It can be a very dark path. Have you got Discord? I have Discord, but I only use it for very few people. You can send me an email if you want. If you go to speakmachine.link, it has a bunch of my links, and you should be able to find my email somewhere there on one of my pages, and you can send me a link there. Yeah, naive is one thing. What I meant was man-child is immature. Doesn't necessarily mean naive. That's what I think. Well, language is complicated, right? I mean, the reason why I use the word man-child is, first of all, because the comment on the stream used the word man-child, and it is a very emotionally evocative term. Like, when you title something for YouTube, it has to be evocative. It has to trigger you a little bit to get you to click. I mean, there's a reason. Hello, Emma. I mean, if you look at the thumbnail, there's a reason why Stallman and Linus are wearing like spinner hats. It's evocative. It's like, oh, it's kind of silly and kind of, it's almost a little bit triggering, right? And so it's intentional, right? Like I want someone to see that and to have a bit of an emotional reaction, and want to and thus click on it, right? And then when you watch the video, you're shown the actual content. It's like how one of my biggest videos is called, my two biggest videos are called Learn C or Be Left Behind, and the other is called Programming is Finally Dying, right? It's a very nuanced problem, but YouTube thumbnails and titles cannot be nuanced. You're just not allowed. You have to be a lot more, it has to be emotional. It has to pull people in. So man-child doesn't give childish meaning IMO, it gives immature childish greed vibes. Again, it's supposed to be emotionally charged language to get people to click. That's how it works. No, I meant you're the C programmer. Yes, I am. How about Twitter? Can you follow me back there? I mean, I don't know. I'd have to check out your profile. If you follow me on Twitter, I can have a look at your profile. Yeah, that makes sense. Man-child to trigger the audience. Precisely. I mean, it's kind of a dark pattern a little bit, but that's how it works. Oh my god! That's how YouTube and content works. You can't be subtle. Like your argument in the video can be subtle, but the thing that draws people's attention cannot be subtle. People using man-child is negative way. True. That's why we see in negative meaning. Yeah, I mean, people will enforce these societal norms even without realizing it, right? I mean, language is very complicated, especially if you only speak one language. It's difficult to see these patterns. If you speak multiple languages, it's a lot easier to spot them. Just Play RimWorld is funny. I think I've heard of it. I'll have to look into it. I already follow you there. Cool. I'll have a look after the stream. I'll have a look at your profile, Kiara. You never hear about a woman child. Women on average have better mental health than men, and let's not use that term, please, in chat. 3 times less than men. Be whimsical, boys. It's interesting. I just think that there are just different expectations of men and women, and so like people, like women can act however they want, and there's just no and it's just how it is. Like I don't, this isn't me being spiteful or anything, it's just how it is. When they realize he is not making fun of them, I did get, yeah, exactly, like it's, you're supposed to see it and go, oh my god, this autistic man is about to make fun of Linus or Richard. This is right, and then you click on the video and you go, no, he's not making fun of them. That's exactly it. That's a really good way to do videos. I thought you were going to rant about Stallman, and I thought, what did he do? Nothing recently, I don't think. But that's exactly it. That's exactly how it works. Sure, I already did. Yeah, that's fine. Kiara, I'll have a look at your profile after the stream. Yo, Speak, you have or had a mentor? No, I don't think so, no. I mean, I've had like programming teachers, professors. I was very fortunate. My parents noticed that I was really into computers when I was a kid, and they got me tutors. Very, very grateful for that. But I remember, like, someone teaching you programming, especially someone who's older, teaching you program is such a joy. Because, for example, when I was, let me just drink some water. When I was getting started, we didn't even use the computer. I was confused because he was like, yeah, no, we don't need the computer. You can put it away. And what we were doing is we were actually just doing programming on paper. So, we would figure, like, we'd have a problem, and we'd have to use pseudocode to figure out how to solve it. And that's so different from how people use computers nowadays, right? And so I guess I had a mentor in that sense. Reach farming level, craft a scarecrow, build a coop. How to build a coop? So that was, I guess I had a mentor in that sense. We need webcam. I know, I need to set up, like, it's just that where I am right now, I'm currently on a mattress on the floor in an Airbnb. It just looks a bit goofy, but I will incorporate a webcam sooner rather than later. Linus Torvalds is my prophet, Richard Stallman is my god, Temple OS is my church. Very based. Factorio when? We're going to make our way to Factorio. I want to try a few games. We might do Factorio next. I'm not sure. We'll have to see. Then what about Terry Davis? Oh, I know. Yes, he is. He's Jesus, I guess. That'll be the. He's my priest. There you go. You're fortunate enough. We here have to do everything by trial and error. Can you clarify? What do you mean exactly? You only get trash from that pond. Really? Oh, that's so funny. That's so funny. Okay. Thanks for letting me know, what. That's so funny. Kiara, I will wait for you. Yeah, so, I mean, that's fine. It might take a while. He's streaming from his sofa, chat. I don't even have a sofa. I'm literally on a mattress on the floor in an Airbnb in Portugal. Reminder that Factorio is open source on Linux/Android. Is it? Interesting. I got a +1 for my rod, chat. Let's go. I didn't even know that. I enjoy writing some of the Lisp scheme record on paper. Really easy to work through step by step to check your understanding of what your code is doing. Yeah, I mean, I've noticed that even now, right? Like, what I'll do is when I program is I'll write comments first, and I'll write out different sections of the code, like how it should work and what it should do. I've noticed that I just do this instinctively. I enjoy. He reaches Factorio and will be like stuck to it like drugs. Hopefully not. It sounds like the kind of game that that I would very much enjoy. Should we sell some? Wait. Oh no, that was money. Okay, that was money from the parsnips that we already grow. Okay, I wanna. Can someone remind me when does the season end? So I don't overplant, because I'm not sure. Animals, collections, options. Yeah, if someone could tell me how long the first, like, how long the season lasts. Because I remember the first time I played, I made that mistake and I planted on the last day. Factorio has a DLC. Okay. Perhaps our dear streamer will hear the call of the Greg Tech. What is Greg Tech? Can you illuminate me and tell me what Greg Tech is? When I get to the shop in a second. Oh. Factorio has that vibe, sadly, lol. If I wouldn't need to work, I would Factorio a very long time. Maybe I'll be Factorio YouTuber, lol. Well, you see, I've played a lot of this game called Oxygen Not Included, which is it's kind of like it's in a similar vein to Factorio, and so I have a suspicion that I will enjoy Factorio very much. I'm trying to keep my expectations very low. Generally good advice in life. You don't want to get too excited for things sometimes, because maybe it doesn't meet my expectations. So People keep telling me the Factorio is really good. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Like I said, to use trial and error to find methods to solve problems I had in projects. Having someone to hold my hand and to really steer direction would have been fun. Oh, I see. Yes, that was very fortunate that I had a tutor, especially one that's older. So he came with like proper base knowledge. He learned how to that guy learned how to program on punch cards. That's how you know. That's I drank from the source, essentially. Sorry, I mistook Factorio for Mindustry. That's okay. Greg Tech is modded Minecraft's autism maxing version. Is that because I remember I played a heavily like industrial Minecraft mod. Tech-It? Is that what it was? Like 2013 or something. Was it Tech-It? I think it was Tech-It. Nice bait, Looksmith, putting that little spinner hat on Linus. I know. Oh, it was so funny. It was so funny. Was expecting a character assassination. No. True, low expectations is great, but Factorio is peak. Oh, don't make me hyped. I'm sure it's gonna be fine. I'm sure it's gonna be an okay video game. And if I happen to get terribly addicted to it, then that's just how it is, I suppose. Just as Factorio was heavily inspired by the Minecraft mod IC2, Greg Tech is a Minecraft mod that brings in factory automation. Tech-It is old, many new ones came out. Okay, so it is like Tech-It then. It's just that, I mean, Tech-It is old. I remember playing Tech-It in 2013 or something, so yeah. Okay, so I need to have a look at Greg Tech as well then. Bro, you feed me garbage. Greg Tech is way more difficult and takes really long time to beat. Devs say it shouldn't be finished. Okay, sure. That feels like a bit of a bait. Like, oh, our game is so autistic, you shouldn't even try to finish it, lol. Yeah, okay. It's like Skyblock, but with factories. I think I played... Was Skyblock that custom thing where you literally were on a block in the sky? And you had to, like you could generate stuff if you knew how the game worked? Was that it? Because I played a lot of that back in the day. Greg Tech mod packs are heavily inspired by some of the Technic packs of old. If you ever want a fun Minecraft mod pack experience, I can definitely recommend a few. Yes, please recommend a few, because I wanna... Like, I'm playing vanilla Minecraft right now, because I wanna get back into it. It's just because I haven't played it in so long, but once I get comfy with it again, I'll need to start doing some Autismo heavily modded stuff. When he says Technic, he means Tech-It. I figured that was probably the case, yes. Oh, I need some water. Oh. Also, we gotta go to the shop in a second. I need to not forget about that. But can someone tell me in chat how long the season lasts in the game? Because I can go check in a second as well, but I'd rather just, if anyone knows. You gotta max out Minecraft first before mod packs and the dragon. And yeah, I mean, obviously I haven't played in years, so I need to do like a really good vanilla run. Yeah, that is Skyblock. Oh, I miss Skyblock. Such a based game. Oh, so I can't sell fish to him. Let's get some more cauliflower. I think that's a good move. Just more cauliflower. Oh wait, it takes 12 days. Oh no. Wait, how many days? Stardew Valley season days. I think I might have messed up. Oh, 28 days. Okay, no, we're good. It's 28 days. We're good, chat. We're good. Whew. It would be a good start doing any of those. Sunday doing a lot of Minecraft mod packs. Any other C programming project? Not at the moment, because I have so many things on my plate right now that I'm not like right now. I'm doing so many. Like I'm doing the content, I'm doing the podcast, the live streaming, working. Like, because here's the thing. I don't know that you need to do that many projects necessarily. I think that the learning, like the really deep learning, happens if you have one big project a lot better. Like I get that it's tempting to just do like a billion projects, but I think that doing fewer projects might just be the meta. Doing fewer projects that are a lot more in depth. Shaking my head got ignored. Did I ignore you? I don't think I ignored you. Did I? Sonia, he's got favorites. I don't know who that is. Speak, have you played Zelda? Yes, I played... I think I played Ocarina of Time. It wasn't like... I think that's the one. Oh, no. I played Minish Cap. I think I played Minish Cap. Is that one of the games? I think so. Are you still losing weight with your diet? Yes, I am. It's going great, actually. It's just that I don't have access to scales where I am right now, and I don't really want to buy scales right now. So we'll have to see. But I think it's a surprise. I'm building up to a surprise. I want to see how much I can. Wow, look at Giga Chat over here. We've all been experienced conversation. I'm living in the little cabin by the beach. It's a pleasure to meet you. Kevin's very based. Damn, this is good advice. That yes, you wanna have more depth, especially in a world where there's so much. Where there's you could have so many projects with AI that the number is no longer that impressive, right? Like I think that technical knowledge and depth become more impressive. Do you read old CS papers? So I've read Alan Turing's paper like a year ago or something, where he essentially conceptualizes the CPU using. I want to make a video about it. I have a really funny title. I'm not gonna say what it is, but I think that video might do really well. Like, I want to talk about the first part of his paper and how he conceptualized CPUs. I was asking whether you played Zelda or not. Oh, yeah, so okay, sorry, I must have not seen that comment. Yes, I did play, I think I played Ocarina of like Minish Cap or Ocarina, one of the two. I think it was Minish Cap. Here are my go-to: Greg Tech, Community Pack Modern, Star Technology, Terra Firma Greg, Terra Firma Craft. Okay, I'll have to have a look at those. You may have made maybe. I was just about to recommend a Minish Cap to you. Luke Smith, aren't you worried about loose skin when you cut down? I've been 120k max and scared when I hit 90. I'm not scared purely because I have no control over it, right? So, if I get loose skin, then I get loose skin. What could I possibly do about it, right? It is what it is, as the kids say. I choose to believe that I'm not going to get a lot of loose skin. And that's just like, sometimes you just have to tell yourself stuff like that. Because, like, if I told myself that I was going to get a lot of loose skin, that would be discouraging towards losing weight, right? So sometimes you just have to tell yourself things, and they might come true, they might not, who knows. The Minish Cap got the best graphics on the Game Boy Advance. I seem to remember it being very beautiful, yes. I've interviewed... hello, BTKB. I've interviewed Sui. Depth is what we're looking for when hiring, especially important in the age of AI. Having many projects is not enough. Knowing deeply about a single project is impressive. Yep, it's really nice having people with experience actually back me up on this stuff. This has been my impression as well. Because if you use AI, you can just make like 100 projects and you're not going to understand any of them particularly deeply. But if you have one project and you went full on Autismo mode on it, as you can tell here, Autismo Farm, then you're going to, especially in an interview, you can talk about it for hours. Like for my spell checker, I can talk about it for a long time. Asymmetric farm. Well, there is a symmetry to it. See, it's like it has like a ladder kind of. Wait, let me make it slightly more. There you go. Now it's like a little graphics card. There you go. Psycho, 100%. Yes. Then I'm gonna focus more on single projects. Thanks for the advice. No worries, no worries. I mean, it's like it's always more impressive if you just know what you're talking about. Hello, man. Hello. Hello. Sorry, I don't know why I did that voice. Isn't loose skin fixable? It is surgically, although I'm not particularly interested in getting surgery. It's just not my thing per se. Can I open these somehow? Is that a thing? Can I open the little... No? Maybe I'll hold on to them for a minute, because I think maybe I could do something with them. Let's put that here. It's fixable, but it takes time. Any tips on... possibly, yes. Any tips on starting out YouTubers? Yes. Pick a niche. Try and stick within it. YouTube rewards you if you do that. So, like, if I want to talk about philosophy, for example, I'll spin it in a programmer way, right? So if you look at my video for today, the video is about retaining your childish nature. That video, that advice is generic. It can work for anything, but because my niche is tech and programming, it's about technology. I spin it like that, right? Another one is to have thumbnails and titles that cause an emotional reaction in your audience. So again, today's video, Linus Torvald is a man-child, and then it's him with a little spinner hat on his head. That triggers an emotional reaction in the viewer, and that's on purpose. And because that's how you get views. You slightly offend the viewer. Then they go, "What's this? Oh, this is nonsense." And then they watch the video, and if you're a good storyteller and you make a good point, then they'll agree with you and they'll be happy with it. See, the danger is to annoy your audience with incorrect information. Like as long as you can do good information, as long as your point is good and you're a good storyteller, you can get away with more emotionally charged titles and thumbnails. Loose skin needs surgery. I don't think that claim him as the fat away works. Was that the state of Montana? Oh my god. Learning deeply should have been meta always, yes. See, this is what I mean by having a mentor. They have some experience and can use their better pattern recognition to help you. How do you even find one? Well, you can check out the podcast episode that I did with Sylvan, Based Academy. It's called, I think we have a literal episode on mentors and at least how to approach them. Spirit Smith greater than Program Smith. Interesting. I think that there's some depth to that statement, so I'll have to think about it. Owen for fun, Turbo Nerd activities, all of these mod packs have computer mods that let you bring in actual programming into the game. Writing Rust for managing your PTFE production is a trip. Okay, that sounds fascinating. Because I think most people who play these things or who do content on these things probably don't do actual programming, so interesting. Linus Torvald sounds like the every Finnish person I've ever met. Well, he's actually Swedish. He's part of a Swedish minority in Finland. How long have you been uploading to YouTube? For this channel, maybe like 7 or 8 months, but I've been doing YouTube on and off since like 2016. It's just I just had terrible work ethic when I was much younger. So if I would have kept going with those older channels, I might be way more ahead nowadays, so who knows. Thanks for the tips, gang. I'll use these to better my channel. Not at all, no problem at all, man. Happy birthday, Suomi perkele. Is it this day for like Finland Day or something? Finns do not lie, they will straight up tell you what they think. It's a shame that they are only 4 million worldwide. We need more Finns. Oh, you mean like that? I mean, I love Finnish people, they're great. So I got a little fishy here. Very important that I fish this fish. Nvidia, if you my favorite Linus moment. He's very endearing in an autistic sort of way. This is why we call him Look Smith and not Speak Machine or any other name he went by. This is another tip, by the way, for YouTube. You want to create memes around yourself. So, around myself, so we have the 30-something-year-old boomer. We have Looks Smith. That's funny. We have Speak Machine. Like you wanna give people an opportunity to give you certain to create memes around you. Right? So like I'll comment on other people's videos on YouTube and I'll get someone commenting on my comments saying, "Oh my god, it's the 30-something-year-old boomer. What are you doing here?" Right? Like you're giving people an opportunity to interact with you. I've seen everything from Based Academy. I find that I should have patience for a mentor. Yes, you can't force that. I mean, Sylvan has more experience with this. It's just that I'm a bit older, so like I don't know who I'd have to... Like I'd have to find someone who's in their 60s or something to find as a mentor. It's definitely a lot easier to do when you're younger. 7 or 8 months, you sound like an old friend that I have known for years. I do tend to have this effect, I've noticed. Because I'm so fat, you see, time dilates around me. So you feel like you've known me for longer. That's what's happening. What was your experience like living in Finland? Was thinking of moving to colder climate. Well, I've only spent about 3 months in Finland over 2 trips. I love it. I love Finland. It's just that because I had a massive expense recently out of nowhere, I had to leave Finland, which is why I'm currently in Portugal. It's just because Finland's very expensive. And so just to try and kind of balance out the cost, I just went, okay, I might as well go to Portugal which I mean, I like Portugal very much as well. But Finland feels like home, which is a very weird thing to say, I'm aware, but it does. There's just something about it that, like, I've never felt like that anywhere else in the world. It's funny, I was working on my Vulkan and Rust project when your most recent video dropped. I rate that game 9 out of 10 for experience. Which game are you referring to? Yes, I have no background in computer graphics and I am new to Rust. Sure, why not? Let's do this. Well, that's how you learn. You just have to throw yourself into it. It's okay. That's how any kind of learning works. You can't be afraid of failing. What's gonna happen? Worst case scenario, you get stuck for a bit. Whatever. That's probably we need to connect quickly with fellow autists. I need more context on that one. Don't buy seed, just replant the crops. It's negative cash, I think. Is really? Do I get less for the parsnips than the seeds cost? Is that true? Chat, is that true? Have I been getting wrecked this entire time? Finland is my favorite Asian country. So I have noticed that this is why I kind of fit into Finland quite a lot. A lot of Finns look slightly Asian. It's because they have Mongol admixture. And I think I might do as well, like a little bit. Wait, you're in Portugal? I thought you were in France. This guy Mr. Worldwide, but in Europe. Man, France was like months ago. Keep up. I was in Finland for a month. Sorry, I was in France for a month, then in Finland for a month, and now I'm in Portugal. Generally, I spend about 3 months per country, but this time it was a bit different. Embrace the complexity vortex. Yes, complexity is your friend when it comes to learning. He's lying about his location, so we can't stream snipe him. I was doing an IRL live stream like 2 or 3 days ago in Porto. Like, you could clearly see where I was. Stardew Valley, yes. Beautiful game. Beautiful game. I think like I'm trying to find games that suit my voice. You can just make seeds from parsnips. I'm 99% sure. Okay, tomorrow or when we get the next batch, I'll see if we can get more seeds from them. Been years since I've played. Same. I haven't played this in a long time. Fingolians, bruh. We're not doing this. I mean, I think I might have a little bit of like I might be like a slight Wasian, like a little bit Wasian. I seem to have that vibe about me. I think I can make a scarecrow. Oh my god, I can make a scarecrow, chat. Let's make a scarecrow because we don't want to lose. Sell this, keep this. What's the recipe? It's wood and fiber. We can make a scarecrow, chat. Let's go. Wood, fiber. Crafty. Oh, wait, didn't we? Oh my god, we need more fiber. Okay. Fingolia is a meme. It's a pretty accurate meme if it's a meme. If Finland has that Asian resemblance, yeah, there's a lot of Finnish people who are kind of like, this is the case with Slavs as well. In Eastern Europe, a lot of Slavic people have Wasian features because of the Mongolians were they got very busy, let's say. I found the geode interesting. Local blacksmith, okay. So the Mongols spread out through Europe a lot. They were very busy, and so a lot of Eastern Europeans have slightly Wasian features. It's because of the Finno-Korean hyperwar between the Finnish and the Korean alliance. Booksmith is going to make the mistake of going to my country one day, not saying, and get sniped. Well, see, I think that you want to snipe me because you're not telling me what country you're from, and so I think that's what you're hoping for. It's fun getting stuck in document spreadsheets trying to figure out something. Well, I personally love the process of solving problems. Even if it's a spreadsheet, sometimes you just need a bit of problem solving. Let's see, Scarecrow. What's the range on this thing? Oh my god, what's the range? Does it not tell me? Let's look it up quickly. Stardew Valley Scarecrow range. Let's see. It's fine getting stuck. Wait, have you stopped Minecraft? No, I haven't stopped Minecraft. 17 by 7. There's no way it's 17 by 17. Oh my god, it's a huge area. Okay, cool. That's good. That's good then. We'll put it like here. Wait, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Bro, okay, we'll have to move it at some point, but I guess it can go here for now. So I'm still playing Minecraft. It's just I'm trying a few different games. We're going to continue with Minecraft very soon. I was actually considering learning Finnish the other day, but it has no shared ties with any other European languages. It'll be so hard. It's a very interesting, unique language. It's similar to Hungarian, apparently. Both Finno-Ugric languages. One, it was in response to the feel like I have known you longer. Ada, autistic Ada. Adar is funny, like gaydar, but for autism. That's funny. It's just Russia has Asian admixture. Asian DNA is negligible in Belarus or Ukraine. Yes, I mean, obviously, if you go to like Siberia and stuff, there's loads of Asian people there. Speaking of super autist activities in Finland, I have to wonder how much my summer car contributes to Finnish tourism. Peak game, fantastic game. You play a slightly fat, bald man going, Ai sattana, perkele vittu. The Finns in chat are losing their mind right now. Why is everyone from Finland here? Because it's a very small country, they all fit in the stream. What is his viewer demographics, LMAO? I have no idea what my demographics are. The Mongolians gave Slavs better hair genetics. Your average from Madrid, Spain goes fully bald by age 9. I mean, if you look at Slavs, because I'm Slavic, I'm like at least part Slavic. You can really tell the Asian component. 16 by 16, if I remember right. Yeah, I think it's like 17 by 17. I thought it was like 8 by 8 or something tops. Finno-Ugric don't have a connection to Europe. Well, I mean, they're in Europe. They look European, so... It's nighttime here, 1 hour to midnight. Okay, interesting. So it's you're like 5 hours ahead of me. I'm currently in Portugal, so you must be somewhere like towards Asia, somewhere around that. Postal Finnish version. That would be a crazy video game. Last week I made... I don't know what that is. From Madrid as they were concentrated there. Man, I gotta be so careful with these. Sometimes with you guys, but don't get me banned, guys. Oh my god. Let's see. We're trying to make a wholesome farm here. Trying to farm some vegetables. Look, we're here at Autismo Farm. We make vegetables here. And that's all we do. Do we have a little quest? Oh, okay, I got some money. Okay, let's see if we can make seeds from this. Do I have to use a special machine to... See, I can't plant them directly. I think we might have to... Yes, I am JoJo reference. I've never watched JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Maybe a few episodes, so I don't quite get that one. weird. I remember crop eugenics in Stardew Valley. I think there's like a machine. I think there's a machine that you use for that, isn't there? I search as apparently homemade alcohol. Oh, I see. Okay, interesting. In Romanian, we have a tsuika and palinka. Hello, I love Nadrimio. Hello there. Finnish is related to Uralic languages, basically Siberia, Finland, and Magyar, something like, I think that's Hungary, yeah. And not want to be flamed by chat. Yeah, I mean, they're clearly like from that kind of spot. I had an idea for Postal Balkan version. I couldn't find anybody who wanted to develop that game with me. The Balkan version is this: you get a car, but it's pulled by horses. So you have a car, right? But it doesn't have an engine anymore. It's just pulled by donkeys. That's the Balkan version of it. Homemade sugar wine you can sell illegally in my summer car and my winter car. Oh, that's so funny. Oh my god. I've watched a Finnish streamer play my summer car. Balkan's already postal IRL. Yeah, it's too close to reality. That's why you can't make it. It's too real. I mean, low-key, Southeast Europe is so safe. Like, people have a lot of memes around it, but it's, having grown up there, it's way safer than the UK and a lot of places. Sure, there's moonshine and there's pickpocketing and stuff, but as long as you know how to navigate that, you're all good. The real danger in Southeast Europe is actually the wild animals. Like in Romania land, tourists get deleted all the time because they go hiking by themselves in the mountains because they think they're in England or something, or in Germany, right? And they get deleted by wild animals because there's wolves and bears and all sorts of dangerous creatures. So you gotta be careful for that. A cop pulls over a car with two Bulgarians. The cop makes his way to the window and says, "We're looking for two..." Bro. Just... Okay, it's a good thing that there's no link. Again, Scratcher, please just keep this wholesome, Chungus. That's why it's a really good idea. We don't need to struggle with stories and ideas, lol. Better than getting arrested for using the internet wrong and not giving your passport to use YouTube right. I mean, I guess, like, I had to give YouTube my ID because I have a channel. I had a friend from Bulgaria who was really good. Serbians are nice and Greek women are great. I've been to Greece. I've been to Greece twice, actually. Apparently I have a great-great-grandfather from Greece. Supposedly. Let's just do that. Britain moments. Wait, does Britain require you to show ID for YouTube now? You saw the punchline right. It was grayed out for me. No. I couldn't see it. Nor do I want to, honestly. Please, let's keep the chat as wholesome as possible. Let's not. Don't get me banned, my guy. Greek women look like men. Not from my experience. Green algae. Oh, sure. If it's not time sensitive, let's do that because I always get green algae. I mean, I've dated a few Greek women, and that wasn't my experience. Bro, what is this? What? Are you joking? I can't. Oh my god, get out of here, Gus. I'm gonna go to sleep. See you later. I called you ninja a few times. I guess it's not ninja, is it? I just noticed that. Sorry, dyslexia or whatever. But have a good night. My great grandmother is from Romania, I heard. Very based. Okay, so these parsnips, no, they sell for more because it's 20 for the seeds, 35 for a simple parsnip. No, I think it's a good. I think we're good in terms of So it's 28 days, right? So we can still buy some cauliflower seeds. Let's do more of that. Do you know from where in Romania? I've never met a Greek before. They're super rare here. Where are they concentrated? In Greece, typically. They're usually in Greece. To use any social media in the UK, you must prove that you are older than 16 by proving ID. Oh yeah, because obviously I haven't been in the UK for quite some time, so I haven't really kept up. But yeah, they're going kind of crazy with this whole like show ID for everything. American women have more testosterone than me. Weird flex. Okay. It's a Malayalam word, but yeah, hard to pronounce. Is it like... I mean, as a European, I'd read that as like neon. Would that be close? They were from Crimea. Okay, yeah, because of course the borders of Romania have changed, right? So like most people don't know this, but a lot of like southern Ukraine was actually part of Romania. Same for like northern Bulgaria. It's a touchy political subject because people will go, well, it belonged to X or Y, so it's complicated, right? But borders being redrawn and all that. I mean, outside of Greece, the same way there's a lot of Turks in Germany. That's interesting. Where would you find a lot of Greeks? I mean, I've met a lot of them in London. There are lots of them in London. I've met quite a few very pretty Greek women in London. I guess they're in big cities. Maybe not so much London now, because it's no longer in the EU. Very 1984 in the UK. Yeah, it's getting there. It's getting kind of spooky in the UK. What do you mean? You mean I'm Romanian? Ukraine was Romanian? So not no. So that's not what I'm saying. So so if you go to the border areas of many European countries, you'll find that people there are bilingual. They speak the languages on both sides of the border. So for example, if you go to eastern Serbia, you'll meet many Serbs who speak Romanian as well. If you go to southern Ukraine, you'll meet many Ukrainians who speak Romanian. Because the borders have been redrawn so many times that people would often find themselves, like the border will change, and now they just find themselves on the wrong side of a border. And, you know, what are they going to do? Like, leave? That's where, like, for example, you'll find there are white people in China. So there are white families who've been there for, like, over 100 years because they were in Russia, and then the border changed, and now they're in China. And they were told, well, you can leave, but leave where? Our homes are here, right? There are more people outside of Greece than inside of Greece. That's because Greece is sending its people worldwide to civilize other countries. Yeah, there aren't enough men wearing white wife beaters around in public. We need more of them around. And I'm a little bit Greek, so I can say that. It's fine. Nyan means me, so yeah, okay, good night at last. See you later. Well, time to start my day. It's in the morning here in the US, being a long-time viewer and great popping in. Nice to meet you all. I'm Zand. Hello, Zand. Isn't Moldova a buffer zone for Ukraine and Romania? Don't understand the Crimea connection is far. So, it's complicated, right? Because Moldova used to be part of Romania. So if you look, if you go to Moldova, the language that they speak, which is Moldovan, is actually like 95% identical to Romanian. So I can have a conversation with a Moldovan. There might be occasional words that we don't get, but the languages are pretty much identical. Like, the history of the area is very complicated. Loads of borders being redrawn and all sorts of stuff like that. My YouTube account can probably vote by now. Yeah, I think that in some case, like for example, with my Apple account, even though I didn't give them my ID, they just approved that in the UK because I've had it for long enough that I'm clearly over 18 or whatever. UK gonna be Oceania, kind of accurate, not gonna lie. It is worrying looking at the trend, looking at the direction that the UK is going in. It's very, very worrying. Because I like the UK. I do. I spent a lot of time there. And part of the reason why I kind of started traveling is because it's been getting... Sorry. They've been kind of losing the plot. I don't know. It's not my country. I can't tell them what to do. I can't vote. I can't vote there, so, like, whatever. I'd have to ask, never heard of bilingual people like that. What do you mean? Yeah, it's terrifying, once again, hoping Scotland votes to leave. That'd be very interesting if Scotland leaves and becomes part of the EU. That would be like 2 countries on the British Isles who are part of the EU. Even though they invaded my country, I wish the UK more prosperity. I mean, they invaded most people's countries. Except for Romania, I suppose. Oh, we can make bait. Okay. The Romanian connection to Ukraine is something I never knew. I understand the Polish connection part, but not Romania. I mean, you know, they're neighbors. There's going to be hello, Mrs. Linux, welcome back. We're talking about politics. Yeah, I mean, any country that's close like that are going to be connected. They're going to have some connection to each other, especially in Europe. Scotland LARP would never happen. I don't know. I mean, things can get bad enough that a country can just go, let's just leave. Things could get bad enough that, because obviously, like, every country looks after its own interest, right? So if Scotland decide at some point that things are just bad, they might just leave and just join the EU. Some British girl used to read me stories to sleep every day months ago. Can you elaborate? Was she on YouTube or like IRL? It's domestic colonialism. Scotland produces like all the energy in the UK and pay more for the energy. Ask any Scots. How they produce it? Is it via coal or what are we talking about here? But I mean, like, the thing is, because I'm still in the UK, I'm still based there, I still pay my taxes there, but I've been kind of disconnected from the UK for a few years. Just been traveling, and I don't know, man. It was heartbreaking to see what's been happening to the UK. When I moved there in 2011, it wasn't like this. It was a lot better. It was beautiful, and it's just been getting worse. Like, around 2020 is when it really started to go downhill. I remember they posted... I remember, like, when things really took a turn when... I remember some police department somewhere in the UK posted an image of, like, the shadows of 2 police officers. And the post was something like, "We're always watching, we're in the shadows." And this was regarding people going out during lockdowns. And I was like, bro, that's crazy. That's insane. Might be wind farms pay more for electricity produced in Scotland than English people do for Scottish electricity. Interesting. Scotland has oil. I see. I see. This has always been like this forever. There might be oil there as well. On Discord, she would read me some weird romance novels while I'm sleeping LMAO. Okay. I mean, hey. Who am I to judge, honestly? But I gotta be careful what I read, but man, the whole COVID stuff was crazy. I was just traveling for the entire thing. I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna be stuck. I'm not gonna be stuck in a tiny London room while this is happening. When are we getting a Luke Smith bedtime story? Just listen to my Neovim manual. It's an 11-hour bedtime story. What more could you want? Should we go to Vincent's birthday tomorrow? Do we want to do birthdays? I've never been to a birthday in Stardew Valley. Okay, so we still have time. Do you want to get some potatoes? I think because potatoes can give you more. Yeah, let's do a bunch of potatoes. Let's just do that. Let's do a whole bunch of potatoes. But yeah, you can just read my listen to my 11-hour audiobook. You can sleep right through it as well. Okay, we got a bunch of rubbish. JojaNet 2.0 trial CD. They must have made 1 billion of these things. That's funny. Oh my god, that's so funny. I know I have a quest, right, to deliver to Robin. Robin's right of us, right? I think so. I think I remember where Robin's house is. Let's plant some potatoes. Let's go to Robin's house. Careful about not the word COVID, the variation of the word pandemic. That's the bit that I want to be careful of. Oh wow, okay, that's funny. We got I remember that. Oh, bro, there's like stuff everywhere here. Oh my god, it's like the real life or something. There's Robin. I think Robin lives here, right? Is this Robin? It is. Oh my god. So what, do I just do this? Or... Yes. Oh my god. Did I get paid? Did I got monies? I did. Okay, nice. Nice. Can we talk to the moody edgelord in the basement? No? Okay, no, I guess not. COVID was a LARP, why people had to wear masks for deadly medical gathering together. Yeah, I mean, I was on an airplane, and I didn't want to put my mask on because it was silly. This was like really late into it as well, and the stewardess was like, "No, you got to put your mask on. You got to put your mask on, sir." I put my mask on. Half an hour later, they were serving food, and of course, everyone took their masks off so they could eat. They ate very slowly to avoid having to put the mask back on. So that was ridiculous. Did you know Norway has $1 trillion fund they have made from oil that's stashed away over 40 years? It's from the same North Sea that the UK has access to, but UK saved interest. I mean, I know that they have a bunch of oil money. I don't know. Yeah, I know that they have a bunch of oil money. I mean, I've been to Norway. It's also a very beautiful place. I can read you stories if you want, bro. I got some goofy Transformers comics laying around. They made Transformers comics, huh? It sucks that people accepted COVID so easily. The whole mask thing was silly, and people just didn't accept it without any second thought. Oh, UK saved $0. I mean, that's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. Like the government has our best interest in mind. Usually no. As an Eastern European, I can say no. So yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate that people just kind of accepted it. It was all very silly, but what can you do? I think that the good thing about that is that I think that if they try and do it again, people won't comply as easily. I think most people are kind of tired of the whole thing, so at least there's that, right? Transformers was always comics first. Interesting. It's like Pokemon, right? Like I never knew that. Apparently, I learned that Pokemon was a game first, and then it became an anime. Hello, Elizabeth. Hope you're doing. I'm doing very well, thank you. Playing some Stardew Valley. What? Transformers are comics? They're published by Hasbro, the people who make the gummies. I guess they also make like games and stuff. Especially the Vax thing was weird. I remember being shamed and browbeaten for not taking it, then talk to people years later about it and they regret taking it. Yeah, I'd rather stay away from this topic a little bit. I don't want to get too deep into it. But yeah, I remember that. I never took it because I don't know, like I was like young and healthy and there's just no reason for me to take it, so I was like, nah. But I was shamed for not taking it, yeah, by quite a few people. Optimus Prime is actually a bad guy in Transformers, I think. Really? Huh. Also, where's the blacksmith? I gotta go to... Now, we don't really have time, though. Okay. In the comics, at least. Interesting. Interesting. I never knew that. Actually, we've been going for, like, over 2 hours. Let's see. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I think we might have to end the stream in a little bit because I've been going for like 2 hours and I'm getting a little bit tired. I think the UK does not have a good immigration program. They can do immigration, but they need to have criterias. I mean, obviously, as an immigrant in the UK, I can't really comment too much on that because I don't think it's my place. Blacksmith is the mountains, I think, above Robin's house. Oh, okay. Need a sword to clear it out. I get the sword from the cave, right? From the cave, like northeast of where we are. Oh damn! I better get back to my assembly. But it was always going to happen, Gildan. It was always going to happen. Because I think we're going to start to wind down. It's been a fantastic day here on Autismo Farm. Immigration isn't the problem. We had the visa program that took skilled people. Now with the thingy, yeah. I mean, again, as an immigrant in the UK, I don't feel like I can talk a lot about it because I'm not from there. They always take the worst. Okay, guys. So I think we're gonna end the stream. If you enjoyed it, leave a little 1. Let's do a 1 in chat. If you enjoyed it, drop a 1 in chat. And and I think I'm gonna do another stream either in 1 or 2 days. I'm not sure. We'll have to see. We've done Minecraft. We've done Stardew. We might. I think we're gonna go back to Minecraft for the next one. We're gonna continue where we left off. I know, Mr. and Mrs. Linux. I know. So I think we're gonna go back to Minecraft, and then we're gonna do Factorio at some point, probably next week. But it's gonna be fantastic. It's gonna be gorgeous. Thank you guys so much for joining me today on Autismo Farms. It's been an absolute joy hanging out with you nerds. Morrowind stream when? I'll have to see if I can play it on my MacBook. If I can get it to work on my MacBook, then we'll do a. Then I would. Do you know what? If I can get Morrowind to work on my MacBook, then we might do Morrowind as the next stream. Can you turn up graphics settings for the next one? That's if we end up doing Morrowind. That's a really funny comment. But yeah, if I can get that going, if I can get Morrowind going, we might even do it for the next stream. You can play Morrowind on a MacBook. Well, I'd have to because I have Parallels. I'll have to check because I don't think it runs on MacBook directly. So I'll have to check it out. But we'll see. We'll see. But guys, thank you so much for